Welcome to the war game. Exofighter growth opportunity. Attacking the head of a Carnotaurus is effective. It will quickly close in on attacking players, so make sure to maintain a safe distance at all times. Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Prepare for battle. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat. Please wait. Summoning Suchomimuses. Summoning Suchomimuses. Summoning Suchomimuses.
Great help.
Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Suchomimuses. Summoning Suchomimuses. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Suchomimuses. Summoning Suchomimuses. Summoning Suchomimuses. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Suchomimuses. Summoning a Carnotaurus. Summoning Suchomimuses. dinosaur colony. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. Warning, team has entered this dimension. You are at great risk of being attacked. Stay alert at all times. The final mission will be data key security. Proximity to the data key will cause it to advance. Escort it to the objective. If the data key is destroyed, remain in proximity to repair it. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning Superminuses. Summoning Superminuses. Escort progress, 20%. The enemy data key has progressed 20%. I have awarded the enemy team a dominator. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. Summoning Superminuses. A dominator has been generated for your team. Use the dominator to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Summoning Superminuses. Escort progress, 40%. The enemy data key has progressed 40%. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning Superminuses. Escort progress, 60%. The enemy data key has progressed 60%. Dominator activated. Take advantage of this unique asset and defeat the enemies. Your allies are on the offensive for the enemy team. Warning, the enemy team has activated a dominator. Enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction. Escort progress, 80%. The enemy data key has progressed 80%. A well-balanced combat. The enemy team is on the offensive. Fight back. Victory is near. Demonstrate exemplary combat ability by defeating the enemy team. Stay near the data key to escort it and complete the mission. Beginning preparations for aerial transfer of the data key. Preparations progress more quickly when friendly exofighters are near the data key. Continue escorting the data key. The enemy data key has progressed 90%. Consider directly attacking enemy exofighters.
One-way ticket to pain!
Is badly damaged. Combat test complete. The enemy team fulfilled its objectives first. You are defeated. Repeat, you are defeated.
None may withstand my blade.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
I have completed analysis of all data related to Leviathan from the Anchor Division's 2040 archives.
Brilliant. Let's see what we've got.
Is this thing recording? Okay.
Sidhu, this isn't necessary.
It's protocol and it happened. It has to be documented. This is Sharon Sidhu, employee ID number 13614, August 10th at 11:38 a.m. Project title, Golden Goose.
Come on, Sidhu, we're back inside normal parameters.
At 11:09 a.m., we began our scheduled Vortexer cable operations test. Forward cable rotation system met or surpassed all safety metrics as expected. However, at 11:29 a.m., while testing the reverse rotation system, an incident occurred resulting in reverse Hyzal flow up the pipeline.
I did everything according to the specs.
Nowhere in the specs does it say to turn on the Hyzal systems when the vortexes are running in reverse, Todd. The disruption lasted only several seconds, during which time the Hyzal flow was destabilized, causing a flood of Lozol in the vortex's tanks. Leviathan then instigated a highly dangerous systems purge.
And it worked. What's the big deal?
The big deal, Todd, is that Lozol made up almost 15% of the mixture in the pipeline system at the time.
And this is my point. At that volume, you'd need to get past 60% Lozol before there was any danger. Lozol is perfectly safe in smaller concentrations.
You know what's not perfectly safe, Todd? Leviathan, purging 100 tons of Lozol through the system bottleneck. And do you know what's down through the bottleneck, Todd? It's the vortexes. And do you know what can happen to the concentration there, Todd? You don't. Because if you'd read all the specs like you were supposed to, you'd know that could have been very, very bad, Todd. Bottom line, Dr. Science. It's become clear Leviathan's Stratovator emergency protocols are currently not in line with IBS health and safety operation guidelines. I'll be following up with a formal report on today's test results and suggestion for improved safety protocols.
And a counter report from me.
Okay, yeah, you do that. And while you're at it, file a report to your brother-in-law in HR and tell him Dr. Sidhu says, fuck you very much, Rich, for endangering everyone on this island by strapping me with Todd.
Welcome to the war game. Your streak of unfortunate results continues, but there is hope for you yet. Humans display incredible mental fortitude in extreme circumstances. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Enjoy the war game. Interdimensional transfer. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Summoning a Carnotaurus.
That's better.
Summoning Sinornithosauruses. Summoning Raptors. The Carnotaurus is on the move. Pursue it. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Summoning Gas Neosaurs. Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summoning Raptors.
This won't be better. Why? Quick thinking.
Summoning Gas Neosaurs.
This won't be better.
Summoning gas neosource. Summoning gas neosource. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. This is an unfinished exosuit testing and training facility. IBS engineers intended to run a variety of unique exosuit performance tests. Observant exofighters will notice a pair of radio towers adjacent to the ruins. Transmission interrupted. Initiating dinosaur culture. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors.
This won't be pleasant.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors.
Gratitude. Enemy star. Feel the hell.
Summoning raptors. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors.
Feel the hell.
Summoning raptors. Summoning pachycephalosauruses.
Quick thinking. This won't be pleasant. Amped up.
Summoning raptors. Summoning pachycephalosauruses.
This won't be pleasant.
Disrupting your progress with a Stage 1 dinosaur upgrade. Dinosaur call complete. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat. Please wait. Summoning raptors. Summoning a Carnotaurus. Summoning pachycephalosauruses. The enemy team is disrupting your progress with a greater dinosaur upgrade. Summoning raptors.
Doesn't feel good. This won't be pleasant.
Has ended. 7-11.
All gassed up. Keep that up. This won't be pleasant. Why? Got your back. frustration. You look chilly. Let's watch the world burn. This won't be pleasant. Run.
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy
That's
team.
better.
Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. The final mission will be Energy Taker. Collect energy cartridges located throughout the battlefield. You may also eliminate hostile exofighters and take their energy cartridges. Warning, the enemy team has entered this dimension. You are at great risk of being attacked. Stay alert at all times. New energy cartridges will appear soon. Energy cartridges have been placed.
Enemy stunned.
Summoning gas neosource.
All gas. Holding on. This won't be pleasant.
Initiating environmental reset. Dinosaurs will be removed. Cephalosaurus. Summoning gas neosaurs. Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired. New energy cartridges will appear soon.
Here comes Cole!
Use Zephyr to quickly meet the enemy in melee combat. Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired. Energy cartridges have been placed. Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired. 25 cartridges acquired. I have awarded the enemy team a Dominator. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use the Dominator to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Initiating environmental reset. Dinosaurs will be removed. Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominator. Enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction. Dominator activated. Take advantage of this unique asset and defeat the enemies. New energy cartridges will appear soon.
I've got you.
Back in X! Heavy artillery!
Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired. Energy cartridges have been
Getting
placed.
critical!
Hostile exofighter eliminated.
Thank me,
Energy
lady.
acquired.
We've got a fight to finish.
Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired.
Yeah!
Initiating environmental reset. Dinosaurs will be removed. Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summoning gas neosaurs. New energy cartridges will appear soon.
Here comes trouble!
Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired. Energy cartridges have been placed. The enemy team's victory is near. Demonstrate the necessary skills to avoid defeat. Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired. The enemy team has nearly reached its goal. Work together with your teammates to stop them. 50 cartridges acquired. Initiating environmental reset. Dinosaurs will be removed. Summoning gas neosaurs. Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired. Summoning sniper neosaurs. Your victory is within sight. Work together to collect the cartridges. New energy cartridges will appear soon. Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired. Summoning gas neosaurs. Energy cartridges have been placed. Combat test complete. The enemy team fulfilled its objectives first. You are defeated. Repeat, you are defeated.
Is the place? I hate dinosaurs!
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Nothing good will come.
Finally! Everybody, come check this out! May I present, nestled among the Hyzal infrastructure and all the way up on the Stratovator, it's Leviathan's core!
How much Hyzal is in there?
Best guess? 10,000 liters.
I did not know they made Hyzal tanks bigger than 100 liters.
With that much Hyzal, you could power...
81,600 average homes on a sunny day in the south of France.
Yes, that was exactly what I was about to say.
Good going, Sandy.
Chief, are you all right? That's the message Haruka sent you. And there it is. Crash the opening party.
There's more to it than that, though. Sandy, tell him what you found.
A portion of the message was encrypted.
Encrypted?
Haruka didn't want IBS to see it. But this is the part I don't get. Polybius, my high score? I don't get it. Polybius is some kind of game.
Polybius wasn't actually a game, Chief. More of an urban legend.
I believe Haruka is suggesting we decrypt the message with a Polybius square.
So, you do not need to ask permission.
I decrypted the file 5 minutes ago.
Ah, see? The student becomes the master.
I am honored, Victoria.
Bikatoa in danger.
Unstable tech. Need help to destroy the AI Leviathan.
Bring an aircraft that's able to reach the Stratovator control platform.
What's that last bit about? I will provide a device.
Haruka also wants to take Leviathan out of the picture. So she wanted us to get to that control platform. She was trying to give us something.
Sandy, pull up the control platform. Leviathan's core is right there. And around the core, Hyzal tanks. Those tanks hold hundreds of thousands of liters of Hyzal. Now look here. Hyzal flows right through these pipelines. Wait, that's it. That's it, the incident. Those pipelines... Sandy, play that voice recording describing the vortex or error.
The disruption lasted only several seconds, during which time the Hyzal flow was destabilized, causing a flood of Lozol in the vortex's tanks.
And this is my point. At that volume, you'd need to get past 60% Lozol before there was any danger.
The tanks store both Hyzal and Lozol. And if we can convert at least 60% of that mixture to Lozol, I think we have just the tool to do that.
Golden Goose?
Golden Goose, Chief. What can Golden Goose do?
Convert Lozol to Hyzal? How does that help?
Well, fuel conversion doesn't have to be a one-way street.
Look, there is warning. Do not allow this component to revolve counter to the indicated direction.
Revolve?
Listen, if we reverse the revolution of the cylinder, we can synthesize Lozol from Hyzal. Haruka knew this. That was her plan. Haruka and Noddy wanted to destroy Leviathan's core. They were going to do that by converting at least 60% of the Hyzal in those tanks to Lozol. Noddy bought Haruka the time she needed by deactivating Leviathan's sensors, so Haruka converts the Hyzal back to Lozol. But Leviathan detects this newly converted Lozol and proceeds to flush it down the pipeline at once. Self-preservation. The Lozol in the pipeline mixture exceeded that 60% threshold, and Haruka's plan backfired. Literally. Noddy was wrong in assuming the sensors could be deactivated, and Haruka couldn't convert the Hyzal all on her own. She needed help.
So she asks Chief for a hand.
Bring an aircraft that's able to reach the Stratovator control platform. I will provide a device. She wanted to give us Golden Goose. Lucky for us, we got a Golden Goose prototype right here. We're gonna take this bird straight to the control platform, reverse those cylinders, and turn all that Hyzal to Lozol. Once we hit the 60% sweet spot, we're gonna blow Leviathan sky high. The plan's crazy, but it's got Haruka written all over it.
Crazy? I love it. I don't suppose you could introduce me to this sister of yours, Chief?
And save the jokes for when Leviathan's cool.
Is good plan. Short, sweet, explosive. So what do we wait for?
Well, there's still one problem. Haruka's in the year 2040. Last I checked, this carrier can't hop through time, and Ace is the only time traveler among us.
There has to be a way. Leviathan's calling up dino freaks from millions of years ago, while Haruka's stuck just 3 years in the past.
Well, temporal distance isn't the issue, but...
You know who is expert in solving these kinds of problems. Science.
Even if he could solve this, why would he?
So what we need to find is leverage.
You know, I always wanted to work race cars.
Welcome to my research facility. Your streak of unfortunate results continues, but there is hope for you yet. Humans display incredible mental fortitude in extreme circumstances. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Enjoy the war game. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. A throne room sits deep within these ruins. The goddess Bikitoa is enshrined on the throne. Transmission interrupted. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning a Carnotaurus. Summoning Sinonythosauruses.
Align the sand.
Summoning raptors. The Carnotaurus is on the move. Pursuit. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summoning raptors.
Energy restored. Align the sand. Eyes on me. Repeat counter.
Summoning gas neosaurs.
Energy restored. Looking at us.
Summoning gas neosaurs.
Repairs are needed.
Summoning gas neosaurs.
Foes yet remain. Align the sand.
Dinosaur cull. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon a Carnotaurus.
Align the sand. Counter.
Summoning raptors. The Carnotaurus is on the move. Pursuit.
Thank you. Ready.
Summoning raptors.
Who's fighting you yet? Your assistance appreciated. Back in action. Eyes on me. Align the sand.
Summoning raptors. the performance.
Energy restored. Do not stand down. Bouncing back. Need you see. Line of the sand. Counter. Let's aim for game.
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. Do your part and generate robust combat data. Been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Summoning Tyrannosaurus.
Feeling good as ever.
Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Summoning Tyrannosaurus. My gratitude.
I am your foe.
Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Dinosaur call complete. Dimensional crossing activated. You may invade the enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's mission progress. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Summoning Raptors. Summoning an Ankylosaurus. Summoning Sinomythosauruses. Summoning Gas Neosaurs. Summoning Gas Neosaurs. Summoning Gas Neosaurs. Dinosaur call. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Summoning Raptors. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning a Triceratops. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning Pteranodons. I have awarded the enemy team a dominant. They may engage with a hostile dinosaur. Summoning gas neosaurs. Warning. The enemy team has activated the dominant. Control dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning Pteranodons. Your team has been exterminated. Resetting mission parameters. Attempt the mission again. Proceed to next mission. Summoning raptors. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning a Triceratops. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning Pteranodons. The enemy team fulfilled its objective first. Advise team, do not lose track of time. Summoning gas neosaurs. Dinosaur call. Combat test complete. You are victorious. Well done. Please rest until the next combat test. Remember, a well-rested exofighter is an efficient data generator. Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Years? What the hell happened in 3 years that would make me end up like Durbin?
You're thinking about it the wrong way. What happened that made you end up like you?
Yeah, I get where you're going with that, Chief, but I hate to think getting my arm burned off made me a better person. I don't know. So much has changed since 2040.
Both of you are looking at it wrong. It is only 3 years, which means you and Durbin are practically same person.
But come on now, don't rub it in.
What Majesty is saying is, you can think like him, Maybe outthink him.
Get crazy deep all up in his head.
Okay, I don't even want to imagine.
Alders, we need every advantage we can get. I know what it is like to see yourself doing things you cannot conceive of. I know it hurts. But you must think. Pretend you're Durbin. You're a total piece of shit.
Yeah, a real fussy hole. A turtle.
Yes, okay. I think I've got it, thank you. Okay. I'm Durbin. I have Leviathan on my side, so I won't try to stop the war game. I'm safe. And I haven't gotten what I want yet.
And what you want is?
Golden Goose. I mean, I want Golden Goose. It's one of the most important inventions in history. Don't want the money. No, but it's more than that. I want control. Yes, I want control of my life, of the world. It's ego a go-go.
Yes, this tracks.
But you don't have to agree quite so quickly.
So you're just going to give it to science?
No, of course not. I want it for myself. Right. I want it for myself.
Alders, remember that time you told Sandy what you were like before you lost your arm? Always, you do everything yourself. Never trust anyone.
That's it. I know what Durbin's going to do. He's going to stab Signs in the back. We can use this. Let me talk to Signs.
You? I don't know what this is, but unless I'm mistaken, you have a war game to worry about. Don't call me again.
You've got something to worry about too, Doc.
What's that supposed to mean?
Seen old Durbin recently? I bet he hasn't been around much. Guess he's been busy with his wild, golden goose chase.
Take a look at these signs.
What on earth?
That's Durbin breaking into a secure Anchor Division facility. But he didn't tell you that, did he?
Durbin's turned against you. He's making a play for Golden Goose. Solo.
This is preposterous.
You're probably right. But then again, take a good look at me. Yeah, I'm him. More or less. Funny business, this alternate timeline stuff. So when I tell you Durbin's turned, just ask yourself.
What does Durbin do when he no longer needs somebody?
You don't understand my arrangement with Durbin.
That arrangement disappeared the moment you gave Durbin your Leviathan access key.
How did you know about that? I didn't have a choice.
Aw, poor baby. He didn't have a choice.
I mean it. You never wondered why I called your frequency in the first place? Come on, why there was a version of me dead and rotting in your jungle, I was working with the other Garrett signs, including the one in your timeline. Leviathan killed them all on sight. I'm the only one left. My only hope was to use an exofighter working inside the war game.
It doesn't matter now, Science. We almost completed Golden Goose.
What?
You and Durbin stole the plans for the Revolution cylinder and stabilizer chip. But we have your prototype, the reaction gate, and even the time displacement algorithm.
Please, I'm begging you, give them to me.
That's not the way this works. We got plans for your device, Doc.
What are you going to do?
We're going to jump this carrier back to 2040 and convert all the high Zol in Leviathan's tanks to low Zol. The computer dies, the island lives, change places and handy-dandy.
My God, you're insane.
What difference does it make to you, Doc? Either we win or we die.
And Durbin's going down with us either way. That'll save your skin.
You're serious? If Leviathan dies, the world will lose Golden Goose technology forever. No more Heisel. Kiss that golden future goodbye. What makes you think I'll allow that? Destroy my life's work? Help you even?
Life is full of complicated choices, Science. Right now, yours is to help us, or we leave you to Durban. How do we jump the carrier to time?
Every second brings Durban closer. He could be right outside.
Okay. You already have what you need. That prototype should be capable of sending matter back to 2040. It just needs an update. This is the Golden Goose firmware I left behind on the island 3 years ago. Durban stole it from another exoplanet.
This is Magnum's data.
There's one other problem: power. That prototype is supposed to be fitted with a revolution cylinder to amplify its power. Without that, you'd be lucky to send a model airplane back to 2040, let alone your whole carrier.
Leave that to us, Doc. We'll think of something.
There. I've held up my side of the deal. You hold up yours. Stop Durban.
Unlike you, Science, we can be trusted. If we get out of here alive, everyone's getting out of here alive. Hammerhead out.
Ladies and gents, I think we can actually do this. For once, we have the advantage. A massive explosion triggered by Lozor.
Welcome to the war game. This combat test has been executed by a third party. I did not establish the parameters. However, they are in line with research goals. Prepare to contribute combat data for collection.
I shall withdraw for now. Commence
Nothing
termination.
suppresses enemy movement like Krieger's overwhelming firepower.
Withdrawing from combat.
A skilled pilot in an Nimbus suit can swap modes to dish out damage and repairs. Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Prepare for battle. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day.
Bravo, Leviathan. This is quite a fight. Oh, come now. So determined. But your death is inevitable. Wave bye-bye. That data won't be yours for long. Golden Goose is within reach. I will control the future. You've interfered enough. And honestly, I have been gagging for a proper fight. Come and get me.
Uh-oh. Not good.
Get back in the fight. Appreciate it. Thanks, bud. Get on. Get for the I don't even have to lift a finger. Nice work.
Too far from the combat zone. Return now or receive a forced transfer.
try and wind me up.
Operation of prototype rig Ziz forcibly shut down. I have acquired the necessary data. Test concluded. Sunsetting temporal instance.
Leviathan, what are you doing? Stay out of this! Why won't you follow my orders?
This test provided me with excellent combat data. The perfect exosuit development project is nearing fruition. Exofighters, the effort of each and every one of you is greatly appreciated. Prepare for dimensional transfer. Durban, you have proven yourself to be an invaluable test subject.
Now haven't I just? It's a matter of time till I get your goose. His pet project's nearly done. Leviathan and the Behemoth, my matched set. So when you sleep, sleep with one eye open.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Incoming transmission.
It appears you can't trust anything nowadays.
Durban, this is not what you think it is.
Shut up, Science. You have to understand. You've already lost. I am in control. Allow me to demonstrate. Leviathan. Hey. What? No.
Come over here and try that.
No. No. No, I think you're going to come to me. You see, you have half the data, and I have half. So when you feel up to fighting, you know where I'll be.
Wait! Let's settle this. You and me. Well, what do you say?
No.
I hate that guy.
Hang on, Huruga. We got your back.
All that's left to do is destroy that deranged machine. I'd love to see them try and hit me.
We have to get Sandy back the way she was.
Welcome to the war game. You produced outstanding combat data in the previous war game. Keep crushing those efficacy metrics.
I shall withdraw for now.
A skilled pilot in an Nimbus suit can swap modes to dish out damage and repairs. Prepare for transfer to the combat zone. Enjoy the war game. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus.
Charging systems.
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. May you show gallantry befitting a goddess in these war games. Transmission interrupted. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning an Ankylosaurus. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon that T-Rex. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Initiating escort mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. An exofighter with a different mission will be transferred here. That fighter is investigating resources in this area. You will cooperate with the investigation and protect the fighter from dinosaurs. Summoning Suchomimuses. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning Superminuses. You have arrived at the survey site. You may begin the investigation.
That's better.
Summoning Superminuses. Progress 50%. Progress 75%. Investigation complete. Proceed to the next site. I was once betrayed by an escort participant. It interfered with the experiment. Summoning timing. At the survey site, you may begin the investigation. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance gap. Progress 50%. Progress 75%. Investigation complete. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. The final mission is uplink control. Approach the uplink and secure it, then initiate data transfer. Maintain your proximity to an enemy-controlled uplink to disable that uplink and claim it for your team. Uplink A has been lost.
Assistant acknowledged.
Uplink C secure. Uplink C is taking damage. Defend it. Summoning dinosaurs to all uplinks. 30 seconds. All dinosaurs will be removed. Uplink B has been lost. Dinosaurs will be summoned shortly. Dinosaurs summoned all uplinks. Dominator has been generated for your team. Use the Dominator, commandeer a dinosaur, and attack the enemies. Uplink C is taking damage. Defend it. Data transfer 25% complete. Uplink A shut down. Dominator activated. Take advantage of this unique asset and defeat the enemies. Uplink C shut down. Uplink B shut down. All dinosaurs will be removed. Uplink C secured. I have awarded the enemy team a Dominator. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur.
Assistance acknowledged.
Uplink A has been lost.
The hunt begins!
Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominator. Enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction. Uplink B secured. Summoning dinosaurs to all uplinks in 30 seconds. Data transfer 50% complete. Dinosaurs will be summoned. Dinosaur summoned to all uplinks. Uplink B is taking damage. Defend it. Uplink C is taking damage. Defend it. Uplink B shut down. Uplink A shut down. Data transfer 75% complete. All dinosaurs will be removed. Uplink A has been lost. Victory is near. Demonstrate exemplary combat ability by defeating the enemy team. Uplink B has been lost. Combat test complete. You are victorious. Effective battle noted. Well done. You really put the I in strivificationality.
Enemies eradicated.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Short of traveling back.
my beard getting longer?
Our crew is an odd one, filled with odd ones.
That's us.
Okay, just hold that steady while I fasten the cover, and this bird is ready to fly.
Oof, it's very heavy. Good thing I'm healing.
Did I ever tell you about the time I nearly died over the Barrett Sea?
Yeah, is now the time.
Just bear with me. So there we were, long-haul cargo run to Murmansk, flying through an Arctic storm.
Getting to point, please.
Suddenly, the right engine loses thrust. Then the left. They're cycling, but there's no power. We're losing altitude, dipping the nose to keep ourselves out of a storm. The Arctic Ocean's starting to get real big in that windshield, and we're trying everything to get those engines firing.
Yes, I'm with you. Very good.
That's when I realized it was so cold, there was ice forming on the fuel filters, blocking the flow. The engines were starving.
And so you fix and save the day, all done.
That's when I remembered the APU.
Anyone? Ace? Shoulders?
That's right, the auxiliary power unit. I fired her up and let her overheat. Could have blown up at any second, but it was warm in the fuel, melting ice. We're down to 500 feet when suddenly, wham, the engines come back to life. I can smell the APU cooking from the cockpit, but we made it back in one piece. Okay, you can let go.
I'm glad you survived, Chief, but what is point?
The point is, a jet like this is a machine full of machines. It's got redundancies built in. Cross feeds, backups, manual reversion, you name it. There's always something you can use to get the job done. Now, we want to jump the carrier back to 2040, but we need more power. I have an idea.
Oh, Chief, what's all this?
This is our way to Leviathan. We want to go to 2040. Not enough power. We want to help my sister make a Lozor plan work. Not enough power. As much as I hate to admit he's right, it's like science said. We needed that revolution cylinder. But Durban stole the data, and we couldn't fabricate one here anyway, which meant we were out of luck. Unless we use a substitute.
The transmission cable linked to the carrier's generator drive shaft.
Right. The problem with this little vortexer is not enough torque. It can't spin fast enough to generate the kind of vortex we need.
So Chief linked it up to military-grade jet engine shaft.
I always knew this bird would get us off the island. What I didn't know was I'd have to turn her into a time machine to do it. Sandy's working on the calculations now.
Sandy, is this really going to get us back to 2040?
Based on the firmware update we received from Dr. Garrett Sines, we have ample power to travel back to 2040 and confront Leviathan.
And hopefully not back to Middle Ages like Biketoa.
You mean you don't want to be a goddess during the Inquisition?
You tell joke, but where's Lev?
I have records of the vortexes that transport Ace to the Wargame in 2040. We can follow Leviathan's example.
Not comforting.
And as for destabilizing Haizo, we did a little test. Look at this.
Ba-boom. Lozol. Running this thing in reverse really works.
We're going to take off, jump the carrier back to 2040, fly to the Leviathan's core platform, and turn Leviathan's fuel tanks into a ticking time bomb.
There's just a matter of Durban. Who knows we're coming, by the way?
But Ace will be ready to take care of that.
Chief, all this sounds ridiculously dangerous. Not that I'm backing out or anything, but...
Let me finish up here. Then we'll talk.
There it is. We now know more about this island than anyone else on Earth.
In multiple timeline color code.
Yeah, it's pretty simple when you have all the pieces. Well, simple is a relative term, of course. Look, this is what started it all. The Origin Suit's pilot, Yannick Nadi, tries to go back in time and prevent his future by destroying Leviathan, but ends up hurled back to the Cretaceous period. And that's the first change in the timeline. Nadi dies, and his exosuit stays buried for millions of years. Ibius finds the exosuit and the futuristic technology. It blows their minds. They reverse engineer it, and they realize they've got their hands on an energy revolution.
Heisel. And because they are greedy, unscrupulous bastards, they build a world full of stratovators, all Golden Goose equipped, to drill into the past and break down space-time, overseen by an unprecedented AI developed from Origin Suit Tech, which was exactly the world Nadi wanted to prevent.
Which cues up Future Past You. Future Past You goes back to prevent Ibius from getting Golden Goose, and thus, the second alteration of the island's history occurs, and the timeline changes again. The entire Biketoan culture comes from Future You going too far back in time and being mistaken for a goddess. Then, we have a lull in the time travel antics with not much happening until 2020, but 2020 hits, and wham! Ibius finds the Origin Suit, and the entire cycle begins again.
And so we come to August 16th, 2040. Ibius gives Leviathan full control of the Stratovator's Golden Goose array, with nobody realizing it is obsessed with developing exosuits. Next thing we know, dinosaurs are raining from the sky all over Island. Leviathan makes itself perfect exosuit testing ground.
Right. So, Haruka tries to destroy Leviathan, but she can't, because she can't create enough Lozol to do the job. She's got Yannick Nadi on her side, or some echo of him that's still bouncing around the Ibius systems, but somehow Leviathan catches on to what they're doing.
Surprise, surprise, machine programmed by amoral maniacs is amoral maniac.
Leviathan purges all the Lozol off the Stratovator control platform, which explodes and sends the cable crashing down on the island.
The Biketoa incident.
Dr. Garrett Sines escapes alive, but Golden Goose is lost in the wreckage. Ibius stands to lose their Hyzal energy revolution.
And in the meantime, Leviathan's still running war games on the island, repeating the Biketoa incident day after day, time after time. All while space-time distortions and dinosaurs become a damn pandemic and innocent people all over the world pay the price.
IBS creates problem, then sells world the solution. They form exofighter squads, and we crash on the island, and Leviathan gets aced as a new plaything for the war game. Magnum, Durbin, Dr. Science, and God knows how many others all arrive on the same way in their own separate timelines.
Now, Magnum thought he'd found a way out when he got part of Golden Goose, but that only made him a target for Durbin. And we were next. Little did we know we were up against the most deadly foe of all. Me, with 2 arms.
You forgot part about them being disgusting grave robbers, using corpse to do dirty work.
Zombies. Ugh.
Anchor Division, Haruka, Golden Goose, and... zombies. All of it, it's all there.
What I don't understand, what's this thing's motive? How does an AI become obsessed? Dinosaurs, self-preservation. There's no way for a computer to behave.
Well, I think we've all seen just how little it takes for a really good AI to develop into something more.
Compliment acknowledged.
Oh, so much history, all of it leading to us, right here, right now.
I mean, you could almost call it fate. And look at us. Haruka's brother, Durbin's doppelganger, the goddess of Bikatoa herself, and Ace, the best exo-fighter in the fleet.
Second best.
Yes, right. Sorry, Madge. The point is, out of thousands of exo-fighter crews out there, it's come down to us.
But the chart is missing one thing.
What's that, Chief?
We're about to be the most important thing that ever happened on this island. Sandy?
Understood.
Perfect.
I am also equipped with mental counseling functions.
You really know what you're doing in these suits?
I'll be back in action as soon as this wound heals.